Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Lightning Hands, and they will have a power advantage here. And his opponent here, none other than Alexander Usyk. And you can see who's more advanced in age. And these guys will be fighting in the cruiserweight division. Plenty of power and some good footwork as well.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
First up, we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBC champ. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory. Alexander Usyk from Ukraine. They are the WBO and IBF champ. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by a TKO.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the blue trunks with blue trim, here is the current SCI and WBC World Champion, Lightning Hands. Fighting out of the blue corner from Ukraine, the current WBO and IBF World Champion, Alexander Usyk.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. That punch scores. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a high-octane battle. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Can't score with that jab. The courage on display here is incredible. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Beautiful counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Usyk. As bad as boxing judge.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side.
can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go, it's round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. The stamina is off the charts. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Bell rings and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punching. They're giving us a high-tempo show. There's a counter shot. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Beautiful counter shot. That uppercut just missed. They exchange punches. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who...
Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I
conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key in combination. Keep the goal in high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will love you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation.
Won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we have to rate them as one of the best in their weight class. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. How did they survive that?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nobody home with that hook. USYK might go down here. What an upset! It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Nice counter shot. And down goes Alexander Usyk. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?